All right. So I should be able to get Meteoron and Maelstrom right now. So 6:13. So I may need to go put the chicken in the oven at around 8:40ish. So I don't have too much time. A few hours here, but and then anime comes on later tonight. So I'm cooking dinner, chicken and vegetables, cornbread, spinach. Then Ninja Kamui and Demon Slayer comes on tonight. So see what I can do. That's right, I was here, and then the freaking ox cart got attacked out of nowhere. So now I have to make my way all the way up here, and I don't know where I am. It's a whole new area. Another Chai Forest, so I'm going somewhere new here. That's just what happened. So here you go. Thing I have sorcerer right now. Oh, it's daytime.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get
At least I'm getting experience.
All that admin goes to waste.
Strike fast and true.
That's
Use
it.
these flames to smite our enemies.
Go.
Well done, Master.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
Don't care. So I'm going left. So this is a new area. Malachite Forest. Malachite.
Keep your eyes peeled as we cross.
There is no worse place to be ambushed than the middle of a bridge.
Understood.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
Got it.
The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Very well. I shall return.
This is it. The Malachite Forest. What is this? Oh, that's where I'm going. Won't get him.
Your magics have faded and must be recast.
Okay. How about this?
You have my protection.
And I take the rest.
He's dying. Let's go.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph
This
will
is
spur
crazy.
us into the next.
Oh my god.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Oh.
Prepare yourself.
Ilderen. List for Nyemen and
I don't know what you're saying. Is it elf? Oh. Got more weight though. I'm all up on the trees. I haven't been here before, so
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Chess. Boy, I just barely made it.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Caught you! You'll be alright now.
Oh, I can get up there. Oh. There's a, Now I'm lighting.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Go on. Wiped out. They can howl all they want. That's crazy. Fist dab. Fist bump.
Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
By your leave. I grant you roaring flame.
Why is it running? Gold beetle? I need right now.
I expect this would... fetch a fair sum at market.
Oh, there's a beast.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
To go up here. What was I supposed to do? It wouldn't let me target him. Dumbest. It wouldn't let me target him even though I saw him.
Take that!
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
It is a tendency we might exploit, but also with more danger.
Slowing it down.
Focus your strength, Arisen. It seems we have enraged ourselves.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey. I've got hold of the enemy.
Splendid. If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
There it goes.
Can't wait to get my mirrors.
First and foremost, we'll want to lock our balance to improve a much easier target when lying prone. I drive your weapon a magical boom. Well done. Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
They don't stand a chance against us now.
Strike fast, and that quarry shall fall. See, this is the product of your
Struck with lightning.
Taking the initiative, I'll have you know.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
Okay. I'm way more powerful. There was a chest over.
Some of us get complacent.
It's like you literally need sorcerer. to
As a
get
matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now there's a thought.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Why don't we go take a look?
He'll beat you.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Oh dear. Shortcut. Is that where I'm going? Is that... I don't know if there's a cave right here. Because the caves sometimes, like, they connect. Can't even get over. There's an enemy. Thing.
So the fun begins again,
Done.
right, Arisen?
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Oh.
Very well, if I must.
A focused attack will end this foe.
Done.
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
There's a lot here. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm trying to get way up here, and I can't even do that. Trying to get Meteorine before I have to get off. Maelstrom. A grass pattern camping kit. Oh, that's heavy. I don't think I need this many camping gear anyway. See, I came from over there. So.
Have you forgotten something? Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
I need to go down. Campfire. Oh, I need to go to the right. Then I guess go up. Look at this. An enemy? Harbor Bridge. It's interesting. It's cool. It's a new area. Wait, I'm going towards a whole new town. There's a whole new town back here. It's like a forest town. Hold on. Probably need whatever this is. Yep. Governing Soul and Thunders. I'm keeping those. There's a whole new. It's like a. Wait, is this where the elves would be? This might be where the elves are. Right? They keep mentioning the elves. I think the elves are here. This is where the elves are. Sacred Arbor. There it is. The forest home of the elves. Did not expect this. Okay. So that's what you're doing. And there's like a whole mountain area to the far left over there. Haven't been there yet. Oh, there's gonna be some missions here, I'm sure. As soon as I walk in here. But I don't understand the language here. Look at this. Thumbnail, maybe? Wow. Oh, look, I can do like vocation and stuff, right? I should be able to. It's freaking elves.
Okay, arume fa in iterond, etele eldalia nun we. Finantai,
So, I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. I think I need to go back. Because I cannot understand them. So I don't think I'll explore a bit, but I think I'm turning around. There's nothing I can do. I don't want to go in there because it's going to start a mission or something. But yeah, I can't even do vocation here then. I can rest here. The waters of the spirit, so maybe I'll get to travel on water at some point. But this is cool. That's where the elves are in the forest. But I can't do anything here yet. Okay, let's try to go get Maelstrom. That's right. If I go to the right, this might be a town here. That might be a little town. They may have an Oz card. If I go too far, it's the Misty Marsh. I'm not trying to go that direction. There could be a town here in the Misty Marshes. Like the town hidden in the mist, right? Now I'm thinking there is. Since I didn't know there was something way over here in the forest. I didn't know that's where the elves were. I'm pretty sure there could be something in the Misty Marshes. But trying to get up here. This sucks. The problem is there's no way across the water. I got attacked out of nowhere. Like, how do I cross it? Wow. There's no roads. There are no roads. That's all water there. I can see it. The road here. There's a road here that links over to there, but that's it. Ah. See, that's what I mean about this game. I need to get way up here, back there, so I can get freaking Oscar. I'm going to upload that video separately, too. It's ridiculous. It ruined my whole travel. I do have a fairy stone, but I'm trying not to use it. The fairy stones, I'll go to the right and see if this is some type of ox cart here. Oh, there's one. Stop jumping around.
Come to think of it, in the end we never did attend the coronation. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
Oh boy, here's a cave. That's what's here. I was trying to get down here. Maybe it links over. Or is a cave gonna come over here to Misty Marshes? But I have freaking sorcery
I never
now,
would have
so.
expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
Oh yeah, I knew there was something.
Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
To arms.
No quarrel here.
Dude, the arrows are so powerful compared to my stuff.
Elemental food. Arisen, are you alright? It shall be done. I am here to aid you.
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
A focused attack will end this foe.
He jumped off. He's dead. He jumped off. Wow. He did a drop kick and missed me and fell off and died. Amazing.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Your enemies?
Indeed.
Everything dies, okay? Everything. No one saved.
Prepare yourself. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Bring up awareness and 1,000 gold.
I grant you roaring flame.
Oh my gosh, what is she doing?
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Sit down. Shut up.
The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
I think that was it. The bow. Might be in like an elf bow. They're gonna have the best bows. Did I go in there? I feel like there's more. Oh, this is new.
Visibility. How are we to get through this door?
The other side. Just like that. Oh boy. Let's go here first. Big guys. Yeah, I figured there's something right here.
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Oh my goodness, that's another chimera. Just lost health. Where am I at in the map? This line.
Be wary. It is a foe we've not yet encountered.
Yes, it is.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Worthy of fortune. What save our best will do. At last, it all becomes clear. You overtaxed yourself at your own peril. You've been opened. Focus your attacks.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Understood. We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy.
You saw it.
We would do well to keep it high ground and fighting the main foe. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler.
Can't do it.
What a sticky you are making! Use these flames to smite our enemies.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end. Oh, my thanks to you. Widen the view from up here, so we see how high I can scale.
up. There you go, I destroyed it. That was easier than that other one. The other one was another level.
To the remarkable
Another gold beetle.
treasure we found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
It's cool, but not what I was expecting.
Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
They're running up there. Bugged out.
Sunset draws near.
Ears pricked. It will be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
So I'm back here. Wow. $651. Come on, man. I'm trying to get up north, and I may have to use a fairy stone. It's ridiculous.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Well, I tried, but I freaking failed. Out of nowhere. Oh, you can't cook?
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Yeah, I don't like the grass. Where am I? This is freaking crazy. I think I'm just gonna use a fairy stone. I'm annoyed. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna have to use a fairy stone. I'm over it. Yeah, I need to get to Vernworth. I tried, man. They make it difficult.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
I'm going to my house. I do need to store some things. Over here. Interesting. If attacked by monsters. So the modest is not good then compared to. I think the other one's better. See, it looks bigger. what those were. So. I need some of these. Hold on. Did I need Governing Soul? I'll withdraw one because I don't remember. Draw. Okay, let's go do it. Let's go get Meteoron.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
They get freaking attacked again, I'm sure. Ridiculous.
It falls on me to resolve this.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the
In the
tavern.
case now. Attack. I always get attacked. I'd be surprised if I don't. Oh. Yeah.
Ox carts are reliable, if naught else.
Well, with few other means of transport at our disposal.
It's like I'm leveling up, but I'm not leveling up any other vocations, you know. So. I'm trying to save it for the other new vocations that I actually want to play with.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? I would have preferred not to have it quite so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that bin go to waste.
These enemies are weak out here. I like it. Definitely
I can't
way
imagine
more
we're in need of a
powerful.
campsite just now.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
I'm almost there.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing hope. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I grant your weapon a magic food.
Go. Come on, I'm close, man. Now I'm getting excited. BS.
my protection.
Yeah, you can level up quick in this area. I have to remember that for the next vocation. Yeah, I figured there's like a troll or that other beast, because I remember. I think I could have taken a shortcut to it, but I couldn't. I didn't see a shortcut through there. Huh. Yeah, it just looked like a dead end through there. Looked like a dead end, that's what I thought. Oh, I can slide down. Like, where are you?
Prepare yourself.
Very bold. So on the way back, I can go that way. I can slide down. I'll go see what that is. But first, it's time for, I think I have to use a campfire though and go when they're not there.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Well fought, Arisen.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
A result to be proud of. Use these flames to slight our enemies. Tremendous work.
I wonder if I could just place them outside of the
Our combined
the house
might
again.
is beyond any foe.
Alright, this is it. Come on, work.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir?
Towering Earth. Meteorite. Everything.
Thank you
Yes.
for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Would that I had a reward for you. But I'm afraid I've little gold of my own. Oh,
I have a bigger
mayhap this
reward.
will suffice. 'Tis a ring my father gave. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now, I'd best take my leave of you. I've my studies to attend to.
Dude, she's the best NPC in the game.
Miss Trisha was positively thrilled to receive
now,
those grimoires.
I think
May
I
her
have to
studies
rest
prove
until
fruitful.
nighttime.
True enough.
Let me see what that ring was. Okay. I don't really know what it's for. So I can do this a few times, I guess, until
I've just had a
until
thought.
night.
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Try to ambush me. Maybe if they didn't howl. Let's see. Someone just went in.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet
Yeah,
life.
you're out of here.
My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to you, sir.
I have to rest again and then see if it works. It said a few days' times. Go morning, then night and morning.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
No rest for the weary. Let's make this quick, shall we?
We'll make them pay for disturbing our moment of recognition.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to you, sir.
Trying. Assuming like 6 or 12 hours go by each time. But I don't know. What happened to my camping kit? So there is a limit on the camping kits. Wow. And I just stored them away. Oh.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather
But I can't change vocation.
fast.
Dude, this freaking game. 708. Come on, man. I thought I'd be able to do it right here. Let's try that other way. Trying to see what's over here. So now I can slide down, I think.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Let's go.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
There it is. BRC is good. I think I'm going across there. This is insane, man. This freaking game. I hate the travel in this game. I really do. I absolutely hate the travel in this game. I need to go back to that town. I gotta get both of my,
I know precisely when a curative is needed,
You're
Mark.
ugly. I don't care. So I need to get...
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. What baleful art could grant one other than the arisen control over pawns?
I need to get both of my camping packs. I didn't know that was gonna happen. So
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
how's he blocking magic with a shield?
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Yeah, I saw people saying there are like too many enemies and things like that. I just think the damage needs to be overall better that I can do against the enemies, and then I'd enjoy it. The problem is not that there are too many enemies. The problem is that the characters just all I feel weak.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Okay.
There's a ladder here.
But now I'm keeping the vocation because...
To you, Arisen?
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And
I've already
if
deposited.
you'd like to change your
I need both packs.
vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation.
We must rest. Though the sun is...
This is probably faster to do.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you...
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. A new day, a new perspective.
So I don't know if that was enough.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings.
So if I res it to the
And-
Shall we
morning,
get
this will
some
be the
rest
next
then?
day. That's the last one I'm doing. Come on.
It's a thankless job, this.
Much for me. I guess Well met. Fancy a gander?
Does she have camping packs?
Fine goods for sale. Much obliged.
Camping
purchases
packs
to be
are
made today, I see.
difficult to
I just
find.
hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
This is lame.
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
By your leave. I grant you roaring
They're
flame.
done.
Very well. I shall return.
Rabbit.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
No, I'm trying to get my spells.
As planned.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
Your magics have faded and must be recast.
Of course, interrupts my move. Falling off.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I didn't even notice this.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. Excellent. I could have done no better.
clapping.
Prepare yourself.
It's going to work.
Over so soon?
See.
Why, we seem to have come through.
My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to...
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
No
Step
ambush.
lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
A new day, a
This
new
come from?
perspective.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
My studies are proceeding apace,
Oh,
thanks
it
to you,
didn't work
sir.
again. Come on. I'll rest 2 more times. Didn't work again. I think she's supposed to be outside, like using the meteor sphere.
Best take it easy today. My knees are acting up. Oh.
My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to you, sir.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Materials are well and good, but surely there's aught else we could collect.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins. Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get underway?
Yeah, it's just not going to work right.
There's ought to
I've
be
been
said.
trying.
My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to you, sir.
Sleep 1 more time until morning, and that'll be. I tried.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
That didn't work. This is sickening. It's disgusting.
I'm just grateful I get to lead.
My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to you, sir.
I bet I need like 5 days or something because I gave her 5 grimoire. I tried. I have no fairy stones. This shit. I'm getting bored of this game. I really am. Long videos here just to get everywhere. It literally takes 4 to 6 hours to upload like a 1 hour video. So think about that. And I'm uploading like 3 to 4 hour videos because there's just so much going on and it takes long to travel everywhere. Well, and look at my quest. I don't, there's so many of them, right? I gave him the fake ones or whatever, so that's a whole nother mission. That's right, now I have a location on this. But here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. The travel situation is terrible in this game. There's the Phantom Ox cart. Hold on. That's over there. And that's at nighttime. And all this stuff. Well, Harville. So that's what I'm doing next. Or these probably. Yeah, that's like the whole new area. Dude, the missions in this game are... The quests are... I don't know, man. A lot of them are bad. Oh, goodness. I think I'll do Phantom Oscar. Of course, it has to be at nighttime. Come on, give me the freaking map. But, there's a shortcut to Vernworth. From here to over here. The problem is I still don't know how to cross here over here. There are no bridges, nothing like that. It's literally insane. Yeah, I checked all that. What I'm saying is there's no There's no way to get from Melv to like this area here, the Malachite Forest. This water here, this river, it's all mountain and everything, and it cuts everything off. It's silly. I didn't find a cave that connects through up here. This is crazy. Man. So 7:31, so the next part of the video. I might go here and switch back to Trickster just for the heck of it. Try to get points for it. I don't know. Border Watch Outpost. So I'm going back here. I sort of don't want. Dude, I don't really like Trickster. But I want to see what other abilities I could get with it. But last one was Astral Projection, which I didn't even purchase. So it looks like I have to go all the way over here, and there's going to be a new area. This crosses here. And then it goes down and around and all this. All of this to get over to the Phantom and to Vernworth. And there's all this out here. There could be a whole new village out here, I'm thinking. I feel like right in here, there could be a whole new village or something. I'm not going over there. Oh, I see a river here. There's a structure there. So... New areas I've been exploring, but not worth it.
Then I shall remain by your side. Methinks we can move this boulder if we work together.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Goodness. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
The enemies over here. Yep.
Not be unwelcome for an ally from here once. Obviously not. Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Are you alright? Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Well, well. Color me surprised.
This looks set to performance.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
And I'm still light. So. Why is it so slow? I don't even really understand the walls or what they do. Most of the stuff does nothing. Astral projection, that's cool. I just don't care.
Do come again.
Well chosen, Arisen. I'm certainly Arisen. How might I be of aid?
Why I keep putting this stupid freaking mask on?
How are we to fight with such worn out gear?
So I'm going to a new area. There's nothing else I can do to get over. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm going over here, but in the meantime, like I said, I want to level up.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
It is well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
Wow, there you go.
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
I'm faster now. The boost really does help. Yeah, I remember all this.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard.
What did he say? The lad's in Vermouth now. Expedition, sword drill. Say, you look experienced.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I need sorcerer to get up.
I'll save you!
If you would.
We're going to Varnworth?
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Yes, I found it.
He really pushing
Yeah.
it.
What you waiting for? Get on with it!
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
This is what happened last time, and
Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding. It shall be done. I am here to aid you. Douse the flame before it is too late. These beings are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Really now, what are you doing? It seems we have arranged our plan.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
To have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
It is easily done.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. Get on with it.
I've got hold of the enemy.
Well said.
did someone get the other one? Holy crap. It's shooting friggin' magic.
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
They don't stand
Hit
a
it.
chance against us now.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Bear in mind
Killed
that the
it.
brute will seek out winning with unwavering persistence.
It is a tendency we might exploit, but to do so would be to cause danger.
Be more careful. No harm shall come to you.
I am in your debt.
Never you fret. We all have our moments. One of us has been down the line. I grant you roaring flame.
That's it.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push won't bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. If we are to best this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to knock it off balance.
Interesting. I suppose we could try to tip the odds in our favour.
I should be glad to assist you.
This brute has quite a temper.
I do not feel the rage to our advantage.
Don't quarrel.
What's your problem?
Get out of my way.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
We're still in the fight. We'll pull through yet. This ox cart.
Can't sit anymore.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Dang it.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and
Dude,
endeavor to
get away from hideous.
Got some business with me.
I can't sit anymore. It's bugged. Every time enemies attacks, it gets bugged or something. Oh, here's the Phantom deal. It's right here. Let's see what it is. There's a Phantom Ox card.
Master, my heart knows no greater
There it
peace
is.
than when I'm by your side.
Phantom Ox card.
I brought the number that you requested. I take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know. And I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Pray let me go. Hold, I beg you. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermont, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you let me go? I swear, I'll ne'er do aught like this again. You have my sincerest thanks. I see the true Arisen is merciful indeed. I'll be going then.
Do we know of someone who might
There you
better
go.
understand this
5,000
document?
gold. Document.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Alright. I'm not going to Batal until I'm able to get my final spells. So yeah, so the final area is a volcano. Yeah, there's a big. I haven't been there yet. Like, see, where is this even at? The Beggar's Tail. Well, it's 7:53 now. I've never played a game where I have so many missions and I don't know what to do with the majority of them. I don't know where things are, or you know, Batal, the area is so freaking powerful and difficult that I'm trying to get Maelstrom and my meteor spell. But then I can't do that because she won't freaking give it to me. You know, it's crazy. I don't know if like something's gonna pop up.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now?
I'm not doing that. Wait, this is that stone part.
Not much going on.
Maybe I'll come here in the daytime and see. go back to that waterfall. Maybe that's it.
Our adventure continues.
My spirit, it quails.
Oh my gosh, there's a dragon right outside.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by...
You're the Arisen, aye? There's aught I'd ask of you. A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermin. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no and bear...
Wait, is this an ox cart to
that this is a
Batal?
You have your orders. Read them and follow them to the letter.
We've been called upon to render aid. Let us make
Hold
haste.
on. I have an ox cart to Batal. That's new. Finally, a mission out of nowhere. But I'm not using Trickster and Batal, I don't think. There's no way. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's what I can do. I can do both of these over here, I think now. First, let me do Hunt for the Jade Orb. So I need to get to checkpoint. I know where that is.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay.
I'll change vocation when I get out. There's no way I'm playing with Trickster.
This
and
ladder looks
Batal.
sturdy enough to climb.
It's too
Perhaps
crazy.
new discoveries await us above.
And I have high haggle now, so I can do a lot more.
It seems Ibrahim's scrap store offers confidential appraisals of jewels and the like. I can guide you there, if you wish.
You have my support.
Yeah, I finally have some missions here.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin
Fair
before
point.
I let you on.
Okay, let's go. I don't get freaking attacked and it screws up again. I hate that. Excellent. Let's go.
Precious little time. I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour. Look.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly.
Unfortunately, I might need this dumb mask.
To linger on a single vocation when there are so many, always a pleasure.
Our strategy for safeguarding the Arisen during incantations shall prove key. We'll have to draw the enemy's attention somehow.
So now I have a location for the. Wait, I know where the Jade Orb is at.
I
It's that
suppose
guy.
we could try shouting at them.
It's over here. It's right here. It's here.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy
He freaking has the Jade. Boom.
something and see the truth for yourself.
There
Hope
it
to
is.
see you again.
'Cause I remember the green.
The Jadeite Orb is safely in hand.
Fine, I made progress with that one, but Oh, there he is. He's right here.
Well met. Go on, have a gander. Why not buy your wares here today, sir?
So I can't sell him the orb. Does he have camping bags? Nope.
Pleasure doing business with.
He's not the guy? Come on, who's the freaking guy? Oh, that's what he looks like. I thought it was him, but...
Where's the day?
There he is.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite Orb? Ah,
Finally.
Splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount. And so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come.
Of course.
I trust old Ibre.
Follow my lead.
Guy over here. Hurry up.
Stock some armor. I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? What shall I get up to?
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this Jadeite Orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate.
So more waiting. Is that what this is?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This Jadeite Orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again.
Boom. 1,000 experience.
Slim pickings of late.
Ah, you are...
Everybody move.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. Many thanks to you.
Why is it showing something else? Oh wait, there's someone else.
Those recruits don't know pommel from point.
Where are you going?
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite Orb? Fie! If Master Everard finds out what...
Wait a second, didn't I have it? So the other guy just took it.
Ah, you are...
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy some.
Sold out. Was I supposed to forge it?
And see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Hope to see you again.
Ah, you are...
Goes again. I think you're supposed to forge it. They don't even tell you this crap. Right here. I don't even know if you can see this. Look how dumb this game is. So I have to tell the beast guy that I wasn't able to find it and he's gonna run. The missions in this game are very stupid. They're unorganized in this game. Way worse than the first Dragon's Dogma. Right? So this Scotty P18 here basically said, how do you fulfill the quest if you deliver the real one without forging it? Which I didn't know just now. He said, I gave it away to the first guy who asked for it. That's what I did. And now everyone's stuck. So there's a lot of missions like that in this game. I don't want to go back to the end, so let's try this other option. I wasted 7,500 gold dollars. It's a waste of freaking money. So if I tell this guy, he'll run away.
There you are. Pray, tell me. Have you... Say it isn't so. Master Everard shall kill me if I tell him I've lost it, yet I've not the Forgive me, sir. I bear you no ill will. You did all you could on my behalf, I'm sure, but I'd best take my leave of you. I'm up.
So he left. It said completed, but it was sort of failed. This one. So let's go do this.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
So I have a new ox cart.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for... Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. Of this, we can be certain. Oh, a quiet day is a welcome one. Come along now.
I don't have too much time. Okay. Going to Batal, right?
What was that sound?
Enemies.
Who's there?
Ambush.
Hold a moment.
Oh,
I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustin to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness!
Yeah,
Subdue him at once, ere he injures and...
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Raghnall from the tavern. Now two parties ask our aid. Which is the more deserving?
I shall stand by you.
How do I kill
whatever
them?
you decide.
I can't aim.
You would betray me.
You believe me then? That's a bit of a relief, actually.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, cuz.
Oh man.
I shan't let them off.
Curse you! All that...
Phew. I appreciate the confidence, cuz. It was a welcome surprise, but I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
Okay, so the mission just changed.
I shall stand by you, Master. Whatever you decide.
I follow him. This is that side wind to Batal, isn't it? That I haven't seen.
Materials,
Like a side path.
I shan't deny. They have their uses.
I don't think I need that on anymore. Take this mask off. Can't remove it, of course.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
What the heck?
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
It's gonna be popping up here, yeah.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
A flawless execution.
Indeed.
I shall heal you at once. Halt, if you please.
Go.
Tis our first time here. Be vigilant. We do
Not
not
my
yet know
first
what to
time.
expect.
Have no fear. Whatever comes, it's surely no worse than all we faced
Maybe it is my
before.
first time. I don't remember that.
We meet again.
Oh, there he is. At least I have him here. Why can't I? There you go. Remove that crap.
You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit? Time to get to work. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escorts as spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. The clashing of bodies and wills. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap, but Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the cult. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time. And then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on.
That's how they say jail? G-A-O-L?
Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the Arisen True. What? You are the Arisen? 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road.
Okay.
Right. Let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far.
So I'm out here for nothing.
Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz. I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
He who was dragon forged, eh? Perhaps we ought to seek out this man and his wisdom in Harv Village.
Yeah, so I have to go to Harv Village next, anyway. Yes. I thought I was going down to Batal, but that was interrupted.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Enemies.
We've got choppers!
Our ice attacks are wasted on this road.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Well, look, he got ate up in the water. Crazy.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master.
I shan't let them harm you.
You will suffer for this. Won't be but a sliver of thy guiding light. This is a... I owe you a... 'Tis but a trifle.
Figured I'll go over here since I'm already close by.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Oh no. That's a dragon. If I help this person out, the dragon is gonna come. I still don't have my meteors. I can't do it. Is there another one? No one's fighting the dragon.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave.
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
Yeah, this world's gone to the dogs.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget.
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to witness that. Jonas has been harsher in his treatment of beastrons since we were last beset by monsters. Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my ken. Listen, I know I have begged many favors of you afore now, yet I fear I must ask another.
825.
Though the chief has forbidden it, a number of us intend to mount a rescue. Will you aid us in our efforts?
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
It's over here. So let's do this and then I'm done. I've been here before since cave. Now I'm more powerful. So.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
By your leave.
You've come. I knew I could count on you. In we go then.
No doubt we will have to plumb the cave depths to find our charge. Shall we press on? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Use these flames to smite our enemies.
Oh, I'm out of time.
battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Little doth Poe realize how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
You are correct.
The lightning does it. It's a rock. That's all I'm waiting for. Level up.
To think I'd be caught unawares. I am ashamed.
You're to consider this better. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. The paths to victory.
Oh no, freaking poison.
That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Well, well. Follow me as surprised. Your magical aid has dissipated. Pray cast it anew.
I didn't even use Science.
Strike fast, and that quarry shall fall. One of us has been poisoned. My curative magics are at your disposal. Halt if you please. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Is it? They're supposed to go the other way. The other guys are the other way. Yeah, they're over here. They just left. They stayed over. Gotta go. So they left the cave.
Very well. I shall return.
They freaking left.
can manage. He must be in here.
There's still someone in here. Kidding. So I'll be back. Running out of time for this mission. All right. So there's someone in here. But the other guys, they just sort of freaking left. Like the mission guys. That's what's confusing. I was fighting and they just disappeared and just never showed up, so I went down there.
Prepare for battle.
One of us has been poisoned. I grant you roaring flame.
I can manage.
I don't see anyone.
It seems to me we'll find some rare materials here.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
I almost got it. Yeah, like physical attacks do way more damage, and it's a rock. Like, okay.
A flawless execution.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Shield. aid you, Arisen. Your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Oh.
I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
Over here. This has to be it.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Shall we report our results? The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Deanna's poisoned and she won't get over it. She's something. I don't know. Goodness. NPCs are stupid. Come on.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
That way, one of us has been poisoned!
Somebody's poisoned. Finally teleport.
This should be of use.
Everybody would hurry up. Where are you going? What the heck? You running over there? I hate this mission.
So, 'twould seem...
How can you say that, Jonas? Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel, am I? And what do you call disobeying my orders and endangering the entire village for the sake of one foolhardy beastron? You're banished, all of you. You'll find no welcome in Harv any longer.
All that effort for a reward so unjust. The village chief is a callous man. To cast so fear one of the others out.
Trying to go to
We'd
the top.
all hoped for a better outcome.
This is what I came for.
Over here, if you please.
Isn't there a camp over here? Wasting my time, man.
The day grows darker with our every step.
Ears pricked. It will be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone. Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be
The blue water is crazy.
getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Fancy a look at my wares?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but
About time you came along. I've a special tale to share with you. Or so I'd like to say, but it is getting rather late. Best spend the night. We can talk again come the morn.
It is morning.
Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh? Now, I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I mentioned it, but I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death, as he himself would have it. He was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above, yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers his rule. It sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget. And I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know. Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
So a castle just
Heavens,
rose
Flame.
from the ground.
I'd ne'er seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate, if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. I'll be needing sturdier arms than these afore I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
Yon structure upon the sea bears an aura akin to that of the Arisen in some inexplicable way.
Curiously, it does not seem to be of mortal make. It seems aught has occurred within the depths of Stormwind Cave. But what, I wonder?
I'm not sure what to tell you.
So, that is a new quest, Convergence. And apparently, a path is open within Stormwind Cave. So it looks like I have to go back into the cave maybe to get there. And I guarantee the cave is going to link over there to Batal. Or that new place that's way out there. Here it is at. Yeah, it links over here. Yeah. That's what I thought. I was here on the coastline. That's when they were talking about the dragon and all that. So it all links up here. Right? So I'm going to have to go back into the Stormwind Cave and find my way through over here. So, but I need to stop there. It's 8:50. It just turned 8:52 like 2 seconds ago. So 8:52. I'll stop there. Yeah, there's a lot of success. I completed a lot of missions. I traveled new areas here. I still don't have the spells here. I'm still waiting on her, right? So, that's disappointing. I don't know, she needs like 10 days or something. There you go. So, that right there is probably the next mission. Most likely. Do that next time. I gotta go cook. Watch Adult Swim tonight. Ninja Kamui is really good. Demon Slayer. Well, let me see. There may be a new show coming on, actually. Let me see. Because last time was the end of the Entertainment District. Let me go see. Let me make sure that it is coming on. It's not like a marathon or something. But anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know when I'll get Maelstrom or the meteor storm attack. I tried. You know, I'll keep trying again. They told me to wait a few days. I don't know how many days it's been. So, alright. Later. I'll see you.